Miracle.
Here we go. Hello, everyone. We are live. And let me turn off the thing because I am used to Theros joining us late. There we go.
1 second early.
Holy shit, we're live. Everybody's here to start. It's a Halloween miracle.
Unheard of.
Hi, everybody.
I'm gonna be 5 minutes late. I'll be right back.
Oh, God.
You gotta keep a tradition.
Right.
Falls on me this time.
I'm still opening stuff, but whatever. And I didn't pick new spells, but whatever.
You don't remember. You don't pick new spells. You're a monk.
Oh, that's right. I hit things.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, it's like, I think those were your entire spells for the campaign.
Right.
You're a tiefling, so you do actually get. You're an what is it? Asmodeus tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
You have the fire stuff, so you get fire strike and fire like flame smite or something.
Yeah, I've got the flaming sword thing and all that.
All right, well, cool. Well, hello everyone. We are here. We're all here on this wonderful 10th day of October in the year of our Lord 2022.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I know, right? Yeah, fuck a bag of that. Anyway, so hope everybody's doing well, and why don't we go around and introduce ourselves, and then we'll try to figure out where the hell we were 3 weeks ago when we last played. Who wants to go first?
In 3 weeks?
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
Has it really been that long?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not only been 2 weeks.
No, because last week...
We were off twice.
Well, no, the week before last, I thought, because that's when I was traveling.
Oh.
And you guys played when I was having dinner with my boyfriend's family, and it was...
Yeah, the 26th.
Yeah.
26th? Okay, so...
It's definitely only been 2 weeks.
Okay, well, it's only been 2 weeks then.
It just feels like 3 weeks.
It just, who
It
knows?
just feels
Time
like
is
forever.
a construct.
All right, Construct Girl, who are you and what are you playing?
I am Jax. I am playing a sorcerer, which I'm still learning how to play. I was like, oh, I have sorcery points.
What are they for?
So we'll see what happens tonight. And I am being ridden by a extraplanar symbiotic friend.
Let me see. Do I still have it in here? Somewhere? No, maybe I don't.
You cut out slightly for me. Did you say you are being ridden by an extraplanar friend?
I did, the way I rode that pole.
God. And we start.
I am so bummed that I missed that one, by the way. Like,
Aw.
I've been there
It
with
was-
a pocket full of singles.
You...
Oh yeah, and I did, I bullied a chicken lady by telling her I'd make soup out of her.
Oh,
Yes, she threatened
Did
yeah.
she deserve it?
Yeah.
She did. She
She
did.
was asking.
She crossed me.
I carried a big rock.
You did. Speaking of being crossed, who are you and what are you playing, Ms. Myriad?
Hi, I'm Myriad. I am playing the Kenku Wizard Hiccup. Hello, it's me. Hi. I'm a artist and streamer. You can find me at Myriad_X, pretty much anywhere on the internet that you would want to find me. Yes, my commissions are open. If you want some like D&D character art, I do D&D character art. So you can either hit me up over on Twitter or the email on screen right now.
Woohoo! Theros.
All right, I am Star Cells. I play Theros Wick, who is a tiefling monk, who is a lover of books and also a lover of beating the crap out of people who get in our party's way. And
Monks are badass.
And I carry rocks. Not very well though, because I only came in second. So.
Well, I mean, in your defense, you know, the other person did roll 24, so.
Well, yeah.
All right, Ella.
Okay, so, it's been a while since I've been on stream, and I forgot about this. So, Seth, tell me, maybe after the break, if we can make this happen. But
Sure.
I actually commissioned a character portrait from Myriad X
Ooh.
of Pepsi, and it beats ass. It's so fucking cool.
Oh, you need to send it to me in the Discord right now, and I'll add it
can we
during the
see
break.
it?
Yeah, I, you know what? I keep dropping every ball in front of me. That's what she said. But yeah,
You're juggling too many balls, Ella.
well, according to Sassy, apparently, when she fucking glares at me condescendingly while I'm trying to create some honest to goodness down home pornography, like a real American.
I mean, what's more American than making porn and with the dog in the background? Come on.
There's a way to market that. I was like,
no, don't even. No, I don't think you want to finish that statement.
I don't want to court those people. Anybody, she's an afterthought. If you happen to notice her, oh, isn't she cute? If you focus on her, blocked. No.
All right.
Actually said something. Okay, hi, I'm Pepsi Maxton. I'm a cheerleader. I'm a satyr bard. And my friend Hiccup hangs out in my horns sometimes. It's really nice because she's my friend, and like I try to put little stacks up there for her. And I've been gone for a long time. I've been on tour. I got called away for like some tour stuff intermittently, although I think I was still here and Seth was just playing me, so disregard. But I think where my home plays, my mom broke some real freaking weird news for me that it's not even worth talking about probably, but I got some cool new spells and I'm so excited to hang out with my friends again. I miss you guys so much. Oh my gosh, did you get my letters? I wrote you guys letters. I might have forgotten to send them, but I did write them. I'll give them to you later. But hi, I'm Pepsi.
That's awesome.
Oh, also, I'm Ella Darling, elladarling.com. If you'd like to view the aforementioned pornography that I have been shooting with my brand new DSLs, they will go up on my OnlyFans later this week, elladarling.com, eladarling.com.
Myriad, you okay? Did we drop you, or did you just have to drop for a second?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, hi. Okay, that's me.
Okay. Muddy, follow that.
Hi, I'm Muddy. I like to insult people for a living and then make them buy drugs.
I mean, that is a pretty accurate description of your character.
And I am a full supporter of judgmental elderly dogs.
Judgmental elderly pests, you mean? Actually, they don't live to be elderly.
I mean, just judgmental elderly anything, honestly.
I'll let Sassy know she has a new ally. I mean, a long-term ally, but your faith is renewed in her.
All right,
I like anyone who likes judgy elderly things because that's like me. So.
Excellent. All right, I am Seth. I am trying to herd this group of cats, and it's always fun. So, yay. That said, does anybody remember where we were last time?
Well, we won the Not a Stripper contest, and so now we get to fight a Hydra?
Yeah, something like that. So you won the honor of representing the polis and honor of representing the polis and the good aligned gods of Theros in the mortal war against the evil aligned gods and one of their servants that you just accidentally released from its prison, the Elder Hydra Terror of Typhon. So that's where we are. And you were leaving Carathion, and you had a guide. The human, and his name was... Oh, Lord. I wrote it down somewhere. Aha! It's in the module. Callistus. So you and Callistus were leaving Carathion, heading to the west, out of the city gates. If I remember correctly... what was I about to say? Oh, right. Senzan failed in her attempt to seduce someone the night before.
Yeah, thanks, outfit.
And Maudit made a bunch of drugs. Is that correct? What you guys did the night before? And if I remember correctly, you also did a little bit of shopping. And what did you buy? You bought 2 magic items, if I remember correctly. What were they?
I missed the shopping trip.
We bought a useless
idea.
thing.
The wand.
Didn't we spend too
golden
much money
fleece.
on
Oh,
something?
you bought a golden fleece. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and you decided to give it. You were going to give it to Pepsi.
Yes, we
Yeah.
were gonna give it to Pepsi.
Oh, you guys, that's so nice of you.
Actually,
Wait,
here we go. You ready? This will be the first fun thing for the night. So I'm going to flip over to the map. Go ahead.
Real quick. Because I was gone, I don't really understand the games that were played. How was Sinzan coming in second place as a stripper?
First place.
Oh, fully first place.
Okay. Speaking of strippers, hey Nate, my friend's watching.
Awesome.
We did a strip club together. But like, so how did we get entangled in those games? Like, just a really quick cursory, because I've been trying to catch up and I'm still a little off. And then
So let's a little bit of the background.
So I don't know if you were you there for the first one that was like a chariot race?
I don't think I was. I've been fucking all the way off, and I apologize to you and our 11 viewers for that.
So they were like, okay, we're gonna pit you against 3 or 4 other teams for the honor of dying for your country.
Representing your country.
And the first game, they were like, we're gonna pretend to be respectful and respectable people and have it be a chariot race because we're Greek themed. And then the second game, they were like, well, now we're gonna co-opt Celtic culture and the Celtic games and do a heavy stone carry. And then the third game, we're just full on gonna be strippers and climb a slippery pole.
And there was one in the middle there that Pepsi actually did really well at, even in her absence, was the Javelin Toss. Yes.
Oh
so
yeah, you fully murdered somebody.
You did really well in the Javelin Toss.
Really long, dangerous, like physically dangerous for me personally, because I live in Texas. Those long things in my hands, I'm really good at those. So I'm glad I won the Javelin. Okay, so it started off as like, kind of all dressed up, and then we got to the real meat and bones of colonialism. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. And once you won, there was a big feast in your honor where Senzan. So I'll just say it straight out. The symbiote gives disadvantage on persuasion and advantage on intimidation. And since Senzan wasn't ready to intimidate someone into going to bed with them, she tried to persuade, and the cloak made her way too creepy for anyone to want to be around.
Okay, well, Pepsi wasn't there.
I know. I need my wing satyr.
There you go.
I would have gotten you hooked the hell up. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to start another flirting with your character situation. I'm just... Oh my gosh.
All right. So the reason I switched over the screen is I would like Pepsi, when your friends come back from shopping and they bring a present for you, it is literally a golden fleece cloak. It is a cloak made from the fleece of a golden ram. And it is obviously magical. And roll a die. I want you to roll 1d6. And this is, whatever you roll, this is the power that the fleece has.
No fucking pressure or anything.
Yep.
By the way, my pictures, my video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were like, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what's going on with your?
No, since I'm not used to somebody joining on time. There we go. All right, so with the 5, the power of this fleece is animal affinity. Any non-evil wearer of the fleece may cast animal friendship once per day. So once per day, forever, as long as you're wearing this cloak, you can cast animal friendship.
Without a spell slot.
It's without a spell slot. It's part of the cloak.
So is that item going to be added to my inventory and it's like
Yep.
functional, or should I add animal? Okay.
Try adding Nyx fleece. See if you can add it, but I'm gonna probably have to create it because it has a 1d6 thing, so I'm gonna have to add that thing. So don't worry about it. Just remember for tonight that is the power that the magical fleece has. So you can now.
It's animal friendship, you said?
Animal friendship is the name of the spell.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take a quick little peek of that real quick.
Put it right next to the "Don't get your tits out" sticky.
This one? This one?
God bless you.
I can hear the sticky notes, but the delay to seeing them.
It just says, "Don't say stupid shit and don't get your tits out."
And now cast
16
animal friendship.
At one
I really just want that on a shirt.
You know what? I'm working on creating a little merch store with my boyfriend with like cute little slogans on shirts. I will put that on one.
Let me see if that actually works. So, if you click on the Coven MTG merch, there is a Risky Whiskey t-shirt.
I love it. I love my Risky Whiskey. That was fun. And I love you guys.
Aw. So, yeah. Pepsi now has her new fleece cloak, and you are on your way out of the city of Melitus across the fields that stretch in front of you. It is just before lunchtime. You'll get a good mile or two before you want to break for lunch. The fields of golden wheat are blowing in the breeze. You can smell the salt air coming up from the harbor. The sun is shining, and you're walking down the west road out of Carathion. Let me pull up the other map scene real quick.
Is Carathion named after someone?
Maybe. So, as you are walking west through the fields, so you got the party thing up there, Callistus asks, well, there's two ways to get up into the mountains. He shows you a very rudimentary drawn map that he's got on an animal skin. And he says, all of our scouts have pretty much confirmed that Typhon has set up a lair somewhere in the Blackteeth Mountains there. So there's two ways to get there. One takes about a week, and one is a lot safer and takes about 2 weeks. So if we go through the forest, and Pepsi sort of understands that the forest is home to a lot of things that don't really like what civilized society has done to their lands. So you can kind of go through the forest and take your chances, or go all the way down along the coast and then up along the river.
What? How pressing? Okay, I don't know who this. I'm sorry, I've been gone, and I.
Callistus is the guide that the leader of the polis has given to you to take you up into the Blackteeth Mountains.
Okay, and as our guide, he's got insight, but does he have like a preference that he's expressing?
I mean, you guys look pretty strong. I think you could probably take things that might happen. There are wargs. There's even been a troll sighting. But for the most part, I think we'll probably be fine. I mean, with you, I think I'm fine to go through the forest.
I feel like we had a little sit down and talk about our kind of the new things we've been learning vis-a-vis spells, and I feel like as a team, like we're probably solid. I'll leave it up to you guys, but can I roll like? I actually want to roll.
Aurora pipes up and says, well, if it takes a week to get there and a week to get back one way, and 2 weeks to get there and 2 weeks to get back another way, we're going to be late for spring semester.
Well, if you can be anything, you should be efficient.
So Aurora votes for the dangerous, quicker way.
I am on Aurora's side, but I will leave it up to you guys.
I don't want to be late.
The thought of taking the roundabout route sounds much more interesting because you get to see more stuff. But on the other hand, Theris has no issue with just taking the dangerous route.
Hey, Theris, spring break. Like, I live here. We're still in my
yeah.
my
Oh yeah, we're still in Theros.
Come home with me for spring break. I'll give you a personal guided tour of all this shit. We'll like gather.
Oh.
We'll collect berries. We'll like look at cool
We'll
birds.
revel.
Yeah, we'll revel the hell out of this place.
All right. We can revel during spring break and do the quick route now.
All right.
Seth, are you planning a spring break episode? Because we need one.
If you want to have a spring break episode, we could absolutely do that. I was actually thinking about spring break in space, but
Space!
Spring break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
In space.
Symbiotes in space. Now that said, all right. So I take it we have all decided to mosey
danger.
along the forest trail. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, because we're going to fight a Hydra, and if we can't take on a Warg, why
We are the
fuck
danger
are we going to fight a
cuties.
Hydra?
You are the
That's a very
danger
fair
cuties.
point.
All right.
It's a really valid point. Like,
Yeah.
if we're gonna die fighting a war, we're gonna die fighting the Hydra. So, like, you know,
Let's just show up for the honorable death.
it's why I never sign up to be a conscientious objector, because if I'm left fighting, everybody's dead. So, you know,
If
why-
I'm the one they're
why stay
counting
in
on.
object?
Yeah. All right. Then you guys, the first afternoon passes uneventfully. And as night is beginning to fall, you are Oh, wait, let me look at the map. You might not actually make it to the forest today. Bloop. Yeah, no, it's going to take you like 2 days to get to the forest. So, there are actually plenty of inns along the westernmost road leading out of Carathion, separated by a couple of miles. This is a pretty cosmopolitan area. There's towns and villages you're passing through. As night's falling, you actually come upon another village, and you can actually stay in an inn there if you'd like. The dog agrees.
I have the
Dog
I have
is
the puppy in my lap, and she doesn't like it.
Oh.
It's like I see no. Oh wait, I was gonna say I see no dogs, but I hear doggy noises. But
I think I saw the tail wag.
I
Cloverby
see, yeah.
actually has a dog on her
Makes
lap
you
that
jealous.
blends with her sweater.
I see at least, I know there's at least 3 dogs on, if
Does
not
she the
on
puppy?
camera, around camera. And a cat.
I
Aw.
don't know if I can see. Is that the doggy's tail wagging? It seems like it's going back and forth. On my
Yep,
vision.
that's the other
so
dog.
that's Pupper, and then that's Big Pupper, and then this is my demon doggo in her devil costume.
I
Aw,
love
that's
it.
so cute.
My dog weighs like 90 pounds, so he does not sit on my lap.
Aw.
All right. Yeah. I'm going to have to be, much like I put Mandy on the spot, let's go to the fantasy name generator, and I'm going to tell you what the name of the inn is. Let's see. Fantasy and folklore. What do I want?
How about the Devil Doggy Inn?
There it is. I'm not going to call it the Devil Doggy Inn. Although, let's see.
Their
What about the
specialties.
servers in?
It's the Circle of Surprises Inn. I hit the druid thing by accident.
Oh yeah.
So,
I don't really. There's no part of me that wants to stay at an inn called the Circle of Surprises.
well,
I don't
Right?
The glory hole.
For that,
Oh
like,
my
that
God.
kinda sucks.
I did not expect that to come out of your mouth like there. But I will say that it is one with the surrounding nature. There are trees, plants. It looks like it is perfectly ecologically designed, and if you want to roll for it, you can. But it's pretty obvious that there are some druids floating around somewhere.
I have a quick question. It's not applicable right now, but if we ever have to camp, I just got a spell called Enlarge/Reduce. Now, I know somebody has a bag of holding. If it came down to it, could the party go into the bag of holding so I could put that on my person and simply reduce myself? So we are all...
We would
Suffocate.
suffocate.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want that. That would be a bummer. That would really bum me out.
Yeah, that image that I dropped into our group chat on Friday night, it was kind of funny. The one where I said, you can't have this magical item because if the DM wanted you to have a TARDIS, the DM would give you a TARDIS.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, I get it. But you do understand that your players are going to try to fight for a TARDIS.
Of course they are. Everybody who doesn't want a TARDIS? All right. That said, you walk up to the Circle of Surprises Inn, and they're surprisingly doing a brisk business, even though they're, a day's march travel outside of the city of Carathion. Looks like the locals actually gather here at night. It looks like a pretty pleasant place.
I mean, this is my kind of place. I get along with druids. I'm like if a druid licked a wizard.
It'd be very awkward.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd
Yes.
like it if someone licked me.
Awkward,
I don't know, I might like
sticky, a little smelly. That's a very appropriate description of a witch, honestly.
I'm gonna say it really depends on the context. But anyway, is
I
there,
actually
is
have-
there a
Go ahead.
performance space in this inn?
There is. Are you thinking Pepsi and Aurora and whoever else would like to use their entertainer background for free room and board?
I'm thinking I would.
I think that's a wonderful idea. You walk in and there are two half-elven women behind the bar. They look to be serving drinks and food to the local patrons. And there is indeed a small stage in the corner. There is even there are a few drums on the stage just hanging out.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna sign up just yet, but unless I have to, I will probably do the open mic. But I want to kind of settle in and see what the rest of the party is kind of feeling right now, because I don't want to be that karaoke girl that's like, "Hi everyone, I'm about to do karaoke," and that's our entire night.
That's fine. Callistus goes up to the bar and puts give me a perception check. Give me a quick perception check.
30-20.
Yeesh. Anyone who rolled over 15.
22.
Also a dirty 20.
Oh my
Yep.
god, you guys are rolling great tonight.
I'm
Except for
seeing-
Senzan.
I'm looking to score again. I'm distracted.
Anyone who rolled over 15 notices that Callistus has a bigger money pouch than you would expect. It's pretty reasonable to think that the Lord gave him some money to help on this voyage. But, he might not want to flash it around like he does. He's got a sort of rangery air about him. Like he spends a lot more time in the wilderness than in public. And this bag of money is probably not something he wants to be flashing around.
So he doesn't realize that he's being a little.
Naive.
I can help him with that.
I'm sure you could. Your alignment can help you with that too.
I'm just gonna, like, do we like him?
It's up to you. I mean, you really haven't spoken to him. He's just been leading you along, and nobody's struck up a conversation with him, really.
Do you guys, okay, I'm just gonna, I am going to, should I use Prestidigitation or should I use my brand new Enlarge/Reduce? I'm just gonna make his little pouch seem like piddly and bullshit. And then I'm gonna walk up to him and tell him like, hey dude, so, I'm just gonna have a little come to Jesus, come to Pan, come to whatever my deity of choice is.
So he's sitting at the bar, and you notice he's got a big drink, and there are 6 more about to be delivered. So he has bought a round of ale for the whole party.
Well, that's very presumptuous, because I don't know if that's just his night. But I will help myself to one. And Seth, I'm going to ask you, do you think Prestidigitation or do you think Enlarge/Reduce is the better?
How about talk to him first? Instead of start casting spells at him. He's going to freak out if you start casting spells at him, probably.
Well, if he's such a little pussy, then why is he guiding us anywhere? All right, I sidle up. I sit down next to him. I'm like, hey, dude, where did you grow up?
Oh, I grew up a couple of leagues to the north of here, just outside the forest in a small hunting town.
Apparently, it was
You've probably
too
never
small.
heard of it. It's Arujia, Arujia.
My parents are like politicians. Of course, I know Arusha. Like,
Oh, okay.
some of the best jerky I've ever had in my life has come from there. You guys have a hand at that. But my good dude, like, you are like, take a look around you. That pouch you're sporting there, it's gonna attract a lot of attention and not the kind you like. So either put it away, or if you want, like, I've got some cool spells. I can just like make it seem smaller so it doesn't attract attention.
Oh,
But you're going to get attention that you don't want, and frankly, I don't want for me and my friends.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no,
if
thank
you.
you.
Robbed at the end of the night, like, I'm going to have to avenge your ass. And that's time taken away from killing a fucking Hydra or dying at its hands. So
Yeah, so what's up with that? Like, why are you fighting? Why are you going after Typhon? And
Man,
like, what the hell's up with that?
shit. Fucking, I don't know, man. I thought I was gonna come back and fucking party, and my mom drops this fucking load on me about some shit that I don't want to deal with or get into. But great question. Wish I had an answer. Short answer is, let's put the gold away, bro. And like, thank you for the round. That's great. Keep doing that.
All right.
Like, don't
Yeah.
stop.
No. I mean,
But,
we've got a little extra to get us there, and we'll probably be able to stay in a tavern or an inn tomorrow night too. So
what was
you know.
I just saying about subtlety? And you just said that out loud about how we have some extra. Like,
Oh,
buddy,
sorry.
buddy,
Okay,
buddy.
okay.
No, you're fine. Hey, we're
Is-
just friends. Just like,
Is
think about it.
like, are they at the bar? Can
Yeah,
I
they're
like come
sitting
up
at the
during
bar.
this conversation?
Buddy, come here.
Yeah.
This is a fucking
Like anybody who wants to
Yeah.
can kind of hear at least Callistus's side of the conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up and like yoink his purse and be like, "You've lost purse rights."
That's mine.
Yeah, and you're gonna get robbed.
Okay.
Let me know when you need it. I'll keep it safe.
But how is
Been
this not
robbed.
you robbing me?
Because you haven't been robbed, because it's an escrow. If you were robbed, it would have been real, and we're saving you from the real robbery. We're doing a fake, cute, adorable robbery because you're still gonna have your shit at the end of the day, but you're not gonna put our asses at risk.
All right. So, I would like both Maudit and Pepsi to tell me what their charismas are.
20.
Motherfucking 20?
I'm not even gonna make you roll. Like literally, the dude is sandwiched between two charisma 20 people who are telling him what to do.
Who are babes, by the way, and super
So,
smart. So,
yeah,
like,
I-
what is he? He never stood a chance.
Yeah.
Not really. No. So he just meekly says, "Oh, okay, all right, yeah, I think you know best then."
Hey, and I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
the drinks that he ordered, and I'm gonna give it to him. He's like, hey, you look like you could use a drink, and I'm gonna give him the drink that he already bought,
All right.
so it's a gift.
Perfect. And the
Cheers, man.
the two women behind the bar are just sort of chuckling as they're catching this conversation going on.
I tuck the additional purse inside of my robes.
Okay. By the way, there's like 190 gold pieces in there.
Yeah, now there's 180.
All right. What else are you guys doing? It looks like the sun is starting to set outside. The food smells great. There's since we're still relatively close to the ocean, there's some seafood that you can smell being fried up in the kitchen, fresh vegetables, whatever it is you guys want. You know, it's going to be fresh and probably pretty good.
Seafood and fresh vegetables sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Indeed,
Yeah,
it
let's order a
does.
spread. Listen, look, we're gonna expense this shit to the school.
Especially since they're not paying us to fight Typhon.
Yeah. I want to take a second, if I may. I don't want to. I can wait. I don't want to. Someone else wants to do shit. But if not, I want to just kind of take a good critical look around
Okay.
the space we're in and just see if anything jumps out to me in terms of other people here, an atmosphere, a vibe.
Why don't anyone who wants to can give me a investigation check?
What about perception, though?
I want investigation on this one.
Another
Yeah,
dirty
no.
20.
That's a very terrible 11.
Oh man,
I got an 8.
I got a 5.
All right. I'm gonna actually.
Hey, Aurora. Hey, Aurora.
I'm gonna say even Hiccup is convinced that there's nothing untoward going on today, and that
Oh, wait, hold
it
on,
seems like
hold
a
on.
good
What about Aurora?
place, and nobody's
What's
watching her.
Aurora think?
Hold on.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling for Aurora because Kaka, Hiccup with her dirty 20 is gonna find anything, and there ain't anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't realize we had a dirty 20 other.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Nothing weird here. Pepsi. Nothing at all.
Aw.
These people are salt of the earth. They're farmers. There's a couple of other merchants. Yeah, it's just folks going about their lives.
Folks going about their lives interested in becoming distributors of a high quality product.
Give me. I'm not even. These people.
This is meth town.
Yeah, these
I
people.
don't sell meth. I sell shrooms.
But what I'm saying is, these people are not the kind of wealthy people you would want. Like they're people getting by. They're you know what I mean. They're not destitute or poor, but they're not going to have the kind of money that you're interested in. You can pretty much tell that. If you want to try talking to people or whatever.
I just want to swap interesting stories with people.
If they're not the people that I'm told to look for my distribution services, then fine.
I want to sit near Tharas and listen in to her interesting stories because I'm fascinated and I want to know more. But do we know everything we know about everything we need to know about this Hydra situation? I'm sorry, I'm very out of touch with all of this, despite the fact that we're in my home.
It's
No,
okay.
that's a very good question. We know literally nothing about how to fight it.
All right.
Can I, while I'm sharing stories and having fun with people, I want to kind of slip that into conversation with people, just see if anybody knows anything about anything.
So why don't you give me a persuasion check? Because you are weird. They don't see tieflings every day, if ever, right? And you asking these questions is really not going to raise eyebrows because, well, obviously you're not from around here. You know, Hiccup would probably get the same response too.
About a lot of
Oh,
random.
bird.
Yeah.
I got a
So
19.
who are you talking to? Are you talking to the half-elven women behind the bar, or other patrons, or what do you? Is there anyone in particular?
I'm gonna say other patrons. I'm gonna do one of those. Hey, is anybody sitting here? Kind of thing.
So you're just gonna barge into conversations, but in a not creepy way.
Yeah,
All right, and you got a 19 on your persuasion check.
I did.
All right, so you start up a conversation with two merchants who are traveling, and there's a farmer that they know who they occasionally buy grain from, and it turns out that you remember hearing about this stuff from both Dr. Piper Maxton and what the hell was his name? The leader of the polis. It was
Alistair?
no.
No,
For a second, I
that
thought
was
it
the other.
Archelios. Archelios. And the stories tend to match up that Typhon, everybody thinks he's a myth, but what happens is every couple of 100 or 1,000 years there's a cycle where Typhon is released upon the land, ravages the land, and is somehow imprisoned by a servant of the good aligned gods, the gods aligned with law and weal.
How does my upbringing and family heritage relate to that particular or those deities?
Give me anybody proficient in. Are you, Pepsi, proficient in history? Because this is your history of your town.
I am not proficient. And I have
But
a
you are,
plus
since you're a bard.
one. I mean, I have a +1, so I'm like.
Give me a history check. See if you remember. This was something that came up once in the past, and you might be able to tie it to something that Theris and the folks are talking about.
18.
18? All right, we'll go with that. There are legends about music soothing the beast and imprisoning it and putting it back to sleep again for the ages.
That's how we put them back in the jar.
What kind of music does he like? Like, are we talking like prog rock?
Did you
black
literally
metal?
just ask somebody what kind of music the ancient elder horror Hydra likes?
Clearly,
You have this
Pan
much
flutes.
information. What is a follow-up question? I'm not asking for myself. I grew up here. I already obviously know this stuff. I'm asking for my fellow compatriots, just so they know what kind of music we should be blasting as we're caravanning through. We're like basically on our way to.
my vote would go for ska.
I'm
A smooth jazz.
like,
Ooh,
Barry
smooth jazz.
Manilow. Only Barry
Ooh,
Manilow.
everybody loves a Barry Manilow.
I hate to beat a dead horse because I've already played this out. I'm not going to do it again. I'm just saying the first thing that comes to mind is Creep from Radiohead. Like, that's such a chill, soothing jam. It's just like, it's like
Ooh.
a little, it's got that ennui. It hits you with the 1-2 punch of like ennui and relaxation. And it's just like, they're going to cry and think about that dumb thing they did.
See that song associated a little bit too much with like incels for me.
Oh,
Counterpoint, No Rest for the Wicked.
Or just for Jax. Tell me how you do that trick, the one that makes me. Sorry. So she was talking about it in chat today.
Perfect.
Oh my god, that is such a goddamn. That's such a good song. It's on my
Anyway, they don't seem to know, they don't know the intricacies of music, and you can't recall any specifics about it. But there is a hint of a grain of truth there somewhere that you remember hearing about this when you were growing up. Theris even might have read something about it in a library once, and it seems to be a kernel of truth that is resonating with all of you.
Hey, that's okay. You know, I have a soft spot in my heart for Philistines.
So I have a fun question.
I have a fun answer.
If we put it to sleep with the soft, dulcet tones of the OnlyPans, where do we get the jar to stuff it into?
We didn't ever take the jar?
We broke the jar.
Oh, that's right.
Oopsie.
I'm gonna actually say. Oh, never mind. I was like, and suddenly a small golden image comes flipping down through the air and lands in your. No, never mind. It's not a golden goose. Anyway, one of the proprietesses comes over and asks if you're Pepsi Maxton, and are you are you folks the ones who just won the games?
Who's asking?
Oh, my name is I actually had them up right here. I moved to the page. Kellaria, Kellaria, and she introduces herself as one of the proprietesses of the Circle of Surprises here.
I love that you introduce yourself by spelling your name. I have to do the same sometimes too.
I do that because some people actually take notes.
Wow, okay. Why don't you take 1d6 of fuck you damage, Esquire? Okay, Kellaria. I'm gonna turn to my crew, and if there is one knowing nod, then I will proceed, but I'm not gonna light our shit on fire without consent.
Yeah, Aurora's like, what's gonna happen to us here? Like, we can take anybody in this room.
Team.
Yeah, I just kind of glance up and go back to what I'm doing, but just kind of keep one ear on what's happening with Pepsi.
Okay. If I don't get a knowing nod or a raised eyebrow from anyone, if nobody's offering that, then I'm gonna open up to her. So if anybody wants to raise that eyebrow, now's your chance.
I'm just looking at you like, you good?
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying the moment. Ready for whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, Kellaria, yes, I am Pepsi Maxton, and this is my incredible, awesome group of friends and roommates. Please keep it on the DL if you don't mind. We don't want any trouble from anyone who might have nefarious intentions.
Okay.
I got a little blacked out thanks to my good friend with the good shit, which, by the way, if anybody is asking, she's your hookup. I don't really remember most of the stuff because I'm back home and it's supposed to be vacation. It's not, but I'm trying. But I don't really remember what I meant for that reason.
Have you my understanding is that you're the chosen of Karamitra, yes?
Oh, people call me all kinds of shit. People say all. I try not to pay attention to rumors. But
there is a shrine to Karamitra just a few miles north of the road here. Maybe you want to check it out.
I think I'd like that very much.
I'm just saying, it seems like you guys have a lot of questions about what it is you're doing.
Would you be willing to maybe shepherd us there and just guide us?
Um,
Like I could go by myself with. Oh, yeah, I'll go with you. If my crew doesn't want to go tonight, or maybe we can make it.
well, it's a little far to go tonight. I would say you'd probably want to go in the morning.
What are we talking in terms of round trip?
Just 3 or 4 leagues.
Okay, what about in terms of time?
You could be there and back by lunch, assuming nothing untoward happens.
It's not on the way.
It's literally, it's on top of a small hill, a few miles north of the main road.
Is that on the map?
No, it's not on the map.
I would love. Yes, I will make. If you're available first thing in the morning, I would love to go. with
Sure,
you, and I'll
it would be an
invite
honor.
my crew.
It would be my honor to guide you there. Callista says, "Great, awesome. I've never actually been there. I would love to visit."
Okay, I'll convey this to the team and see if anybody if y'all want to come. If we want to, I'm not gonna say the austere phrase of split the party.
I mean,
Theirs is almost never gonna turn down going somewhere that it doesn't even have to sound all that interesting, truth be told.
she'll just go.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'm that friend who will always go.
Right. I mean,
Great friend.
networking is a key part of my business, so you got to keep meeting people.
Okay. So I tell what is it? Calamithria? Is her name?
Karamitra is the god, and Kalaria is the...
Valaria.
Hey, don't blame me. Name the Dryad name generator is what I used.
Well, I'm really more agnostic, so I these things are fussy for me. But yes, I will 100%. You and me in the morning for sure. I think most of my team, most of my friends are gonna be down to go to. So let's make it. Do you want to plan to meet here for breakfast?
Well, I'm assuming. Are you staying here at the inn?
Assume so. I don't know where else we'd be staying.
Oh, okay. You can make arrangements with my partner? Yes? No?
Yeah. Hey y'all, you want to stay here tonight?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gladly.
Yes.
I've got to get back to the kitchen, but talk to Julianne over there, and she'll make those arrangements.
Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being forthcoming and assisting.
All right.
Okay, so I do that thing, and we assume it's. Can we assume it's fine? We've got it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. We can skip to tomorrow. You can sit and chat, or...
I'm gonna sit and nurse my drink and let everyone else do their own shit.
Yeah, let's go around. What is Theris doing right now?
I mean, Theris is still just talking to random people, but if it's getting late, she'll probably start wrapping shit up.
How about Hiccup?
Hiccup is going to she's just gonna be reading.
Okay. Senzanne?
Is there a fire? She's chilling by a fireplace being
Absolutely.
mysterious.
Being mysterious, brooding by the fireplace in her Black Shadows dress. Yeah.
She's contemplating the darkness of her soul.
Okay. Maudit?
Muddy is trading botanical knowledge and bits and tricks with all of the druids, hoping to get some seeds, cuttings, and goo to take home.
All right, cool. So Kalaria and Julienne are actually druids. They are. What are you trying to get from them? They'll happily trade with you. Is there anything specific?
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I don't use a component pouch. I just collect weird shit. So,
Why don't you think about it, and you can tell me later off stream or whatever.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Then the rooms are clean. They give you, they're small, but you all have your individual rooms. And the night passes uneventfully. You get up in the morning to the smell of fresh bacon and eggs. And Calaria is waiting in the dining room for you with breakfast, coffee, and she's ready to take you to the Temple of Karamitra.
Do you think it would be too much to ask to get like a rasher of bacon cooked like a little too much so that it keeps longer, so that we just have a little something in our sacks? In our
Sure.
packs? Not in
Yeah,
our packs.
it'll.
Well,
I'll have Julianne make it, and it'll be here when you get back.
okay, that'd be great. And please give my compliments to the chef. And I'd love to meet Julianne when we get back because that salad is salad I really appreciate.
Okay. All right. Anybody else want to do anything before we? I think we'll take our little break before we do that, and then we'll do that when we get back from break. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anybody want to do anything before we go on this little adventure into the north and take our little break? All right. Then it is bio break time, and we'll see you all in 10 minutes.
We didn't get to this at the start, so balls.
Ah, damn it. Damn it. You got me. All right, cool. We're in intermission.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Setting up shop. We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
kidding me.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid. liquid?
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead
right?
and clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Oh, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Nathan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that you're rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, horse has
I
got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up, and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it It sticks out his tongue, and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth, and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and it just.
Back for you guys right now because I want this picture. Talk to us. Talk to me.
Oh,
look at you all. You're all holding your dogs. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's not even my dog.
They're all so cute.
Hi.
It's ridiculous.
God. She looks so enthusiastic to play, even if it's your boo.
Oh.
In back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna put on Star Cells thing until she gets back, and
They're
then
all
we'll get started.
They're all so precious.
So introduce us to your puppies while we wait for Theris to come back.
Oh my God. And then there's my little deceptively demon girl.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Hi, Babby.
Just my big old cushion thing here.
We were having dog love fest time while you were gone, so.
I can see that.
Aww. Everybody looks so happy.
I mean, who doesn't love like doggy snuggles?
I actually don't mind doggy snuggles. Yeah.
Around. Like I'll go smoke, whatever with my downstairs neighbor, and I'll just put her in a little bag. And she just sits there, and she's like, "Mom's here. I'm fine." And it's like, oh.
I'm not starting the baby Bjorn in this campaign.
Right? I have to put her in a sweatshirt because I think she's balding because like she's full ass naked on the inside. Like there's no hair from her chin all the way to her little doggy hoo-ha.
The beauty standards these days are just getting out of hand.
Right?
On that note, let us get back into where the hell. Oh, we're going to visit the Temple of Karamitra.
Oh yeah, and I sent a list in Discord of the various plant shit I want from the druid.
I have no problem
ladies.
with any of that stuff. They will be able to provide it for a reasonable fee.
Sweet.
I fucked up and forgot to post Myriad's awesome. Oh no, Myriad posted in Discord.
She did, and I'm gonna add it. You know what? Here, let me do it now because I will forget by the end of the show.
Yeah, please. Like, it's so cool. Like, she did such an awesome job. Like,
It's like now I want Myriad to draw my characters.
oh, and you should, because she does an amazing job.
All right,
Like,
here you
holy
go.
shit, I got my little pamphlet. I got my little tray of oranges.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Like, the
Yep.
smoke, the particle effects. Holy hell.
All right, here we go.
Do it. Don't, like, treat yourself and just do it.
Oh my God, it's huge. There we go. It's a big file. So there we go. There is Myriad's representation of Pepsi Max, and it's awesome.
It's so cool. It's so.
And is that teeny tiny little hiccup?
Well, it's a little bird.
I wanted to do a little burb to represent Hiccup always riding on top of Pepsi's horn.
That was one of my favorite points. In fact, I think that was probably my favorite one because, like, it's like, oh yeah, only pans, my oranges, my weed, my pan flute, but no, there's
See, I don't mind covering up myself, but I cover up Star Cells when I do this too. So.
Oh, it's okay. I want to see the artwork too.
Well, there you go. There's the full
You
artwork.
don't have to make it smaller on my account.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Feel free to incorporate the fan art into any of our things, any of the stuff. I don't know.
You got it. It's awesome. I think it's really cool. You guys did a great job.
It's awesome. Dude, Myriad, thank you so much. I love it.
I'm so glad
struck
you like
my,
it.
My mom loves it too. And my boyfriend's mom thought it was cute. She doesn't quite get it, but she appreciates that. Oh, you do Dungeons and Dragons. That's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, that's cute. So, did you get awards for that in high school? Or? Okay.
Full half of us went and got liquor during break, so.
Who, us?
Never.
Myriad kicks ass.
Yeah.
Get her to draw literally fuck anything.
I need to get on top of that.
Oh man, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
All right. Well, we are on our way from the Circle of Surprise Inn to the north to the Temple of Karamitra, that is a favorite of the locals. As you all know, Karamitra is the goddess of harvests and mothers and nature. Oddly enough, right, that the druids here at the Circle of Surprises would worship Karamitra in some small way. It's an uneventful trip. As you are walking to the north, the rolling hills give way to some higher, craggy hills, and off in the distance, you can see a completely rounded hill with what looks to be a dome on top of it, a white marble with maybe a gold spire or two, and that's where Calaria is leading you, leading the whole party.
Clara, is there anything? Wait, is this on the way to where we're going? So we're basically.
She said it was north, so I don't know if it's directly north or northeast. If it's northwest, we can go up and then down and keep going.
I mean, this is only a mile or two, so it's only going to take you, a half an hour to walk there. Okay. What she's saying is, we walk there, we come back to the inn, have lunch, and you guys can be on your merry way.
Oh, see, we're just having like a fun vacation now. We're forgetting we're
You're
walking to our
sightseeing at this
potential
point.
death.
Yeah.
It's just a normal outing. It's just an excursion. It's optional. You can meet up with the rest of the crew. Still though, like, obviously I grew up here, so I know all these things, but I'm just curious because it's been a while. Between here and the scary skull and crossbones, is there anything? Are there any stories? Any stories of anything that's been like troubling travelers? Anything I should be aware of other than the usual?
If you're asking Calaria that, she and Callistus are having conversations about exactly what you're talking about. For the most part, they have been spared the ravages of the newly released Typhon. So, he hasn't come through and ravaged anything on this particular road. But they're all pretty much aware that don't go up into the Blacktooth Mountains. That is where Typhon has made its lair this go round.
Which is where we're going, so like don't go to the place we're going specifically because of the thing we're going for.
Yeah, so let me go back over to the map just so you guys can all see this.
So I'm a terrible person because I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so if nobody really lives up there and where this inn is doesn't get ravaged, why are we fucking with the Hydra? Why can't we just leave it alone?
I actually don't know why we're fucking with the Hydra at all, and I should, and that's
Because you guys released it, and it is your sacred duty as the chosen one of Karamitra.
Yeah, but like, let the whale go back into the ocean.
We didn't make it. Like, I'm not its fucking mom.
No, you're not its fucking mom. You're the chosen one who is supposed to actually save. It's probably killed a couple hundred people already in Melitus.
Yeah, because like
Jesus.
If you put a predator in a fucking cage and it escapes, it's gonna be angry. Let it like do its thing. It'll calm down.
Do we have a very large spray bottle?
Like,
I'm just picturing bad Hydra.
Can we not designate a national Typhon reserve and just have a few 100 kilometers of like people don't live there we occasionally have a herd of cattle that's sort of like put there to die.
That, you know what? When you volunteer one of your cows, you are seen as a hero in your town. That's actually a really great point. And I know we're kind of just joshing here, but Seth, like, my parents have some pull. What about setting up like just
like a sanctuary?
Yeah, like a sanctuary, like a Typhon sanctuary. Like that feels more sustainable than every 100 or 1,000 years it escapes, kills a few hundred, 1,000 people until a teenager fights it. Like that just doesn't seem.
It's very poor planning on everyone's part, and really, I think that is the most humane solution because, like, we're treating it like it's a problem we have to solve, whereas it's just it's a sentient creature.
Yeah, we're encroaching on its natural habitat.
Yeah, we kind of done fucked up a lot in our interactions here, and I'm really starting to feel very strongly about that. And now, Seth, you can caw this away if you want to.
I'm not cawing it away, but I'm going to tell you that Callistus and Calaria are looking at you like you have 3 heads. Like, we want what? We're going to leave this thing alone and let it kill thousands of people every year?
If anybody would agree with us, it would be fucking druids, okay? Like, let's be real.
They're literally looking at you like, why would we let this thing loose? It's just an unchecked predator, and you are supposed to check it as a predator.
Well, what I'm saying is we can check it and limit it to certain zones where it's basically got a habitat, and you don't go there because you don't fuck with it. But like, you're a living being, you live in your house. This is a living being. It doesn't have a house. We just make a little, like, you know, a retirement zone for it. We don't go there. We don't fuck with it. It doesn't fuck with us. Like, have you absolved yourself from any solution of a peaceful end to this situation simply because you vilify this creature? Like, I get it. It's not a very nice creature. Lots of things in nature aren't very nice. We let them be where they live, and we don't fuck with them. And when we do fuck with them, we laugh at the people who fuck with them because what the fuck were you thinking? Is this so far-fetched? Yes is a complete answer.
Yes, because it is probably smarter than we are, and left unchecked, whatever machinations it puts in place will not only kill whatever it eats every year, but probably cause war and untold destruction.
Well, gosh.
So it's not going to stay in the sanctuary we built for it.
I mean,
my thought was maybe far-fetched, but what if we crafted some wards to keep it within its little zone, like a panda in a zoo or something?
Aren't you describing imprisoning it?
I mean, in a more humane prison, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a prison like the American prison system in that one plane that sucks shit. It's like a sanctuary. It's a protected space for this protected creature.
And again, they're looking at you like you're insane, like you want to put an evil, powerful being that wants to bring war and awfulness into the world in a sanctuary.
Well, how do we know it's evil?
Have we ever tried to be friends with it? Has it had therapy? I'm just saying everyone could use therapy.
They're going to end the conversation with you at that point because they think you're crazy. Like, it is literally the personification of evil in Theros.
Okay, well, maybe Theros is a little bit biased. Maybe I'm a rebellious teenager. I don't know. Anything is possible.
I just think everybody needs some of my treats and maybe to go to university.
Mud eats treats right here.
All right. As this conversation is ending, you are approaching the Temple of Karamitra. You wind your way through the forest. There's a stone and dirt walkway that wends its way through the trees and the hills, and eventually you come to it is one of the strangest things you've ever seen. It is marble, but it is covered in green leaves and vines. It is almost like the vines are growing out of the marble.
Well, that's just bad for structure. Like, that's going to be a structural liability at this point.
Let me see. Is Myriad back? No, Myriad's not back yet. Sorry, I stopped
It
blinking.
makes the walls easier to scale.
Yeah.
Good for us in the moment, not good for the homeowner. Or property.
Right? Like, I don't think they could get insurance on that.
No. Out here? No. They're definitely not.
As you approach the entrance to the temple, you hear the sounds of chanting, and it actually sounds very monk-like, very much like Theris has heard in her travels and in her training. You smell this.
Recognize it?
Yeah, if anybody wants to.
What would that be?
I think that's actually. Give me a performance check to see if you've heard it before. If you've heard the song before.
Thank you for a performance check.
19.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty 20.
All right.
If it sounds like me, I'm not going to make fun of it.
It is actually chanting an old children's tune about the harvest, and it's sort of a song about the industrious person who engages in the harvest and puts something away for winter, and they'll be rewarded with bounty all year long. And it's that kind of, it's almost like an Aesop fable, but in
I was
song
gonna say,
form.
it's that fucking Ant the Grasshopper song.
Oh yeah, that's the one. I was thinking the wrong one. Yeah, that's what it is.
But again, it is peaceful, and it's a humming. It's not actually singing. It's that almost Himalayan like throat yodeling sound. As you approach the front door, it swings open of its own accord, and out wafts the scent of sweet berries and freshly harvested vegetables.
Also, like the exact opposite way that I smell.
Quite likely.
Sour berries and bitter vegetables.
I mean, I generally smell like rotting food, mushrooms, and like sulfur.
Skunk, a little bit of skunk.
Yeah.
But you know what? We find solace in it because we.
It's a very comforting, garbagey smell.
All right. Are you walking in?
Yeah.
I need Senzan to give me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Oh no. What's happening here?
It's probably hallowed.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
You are not stopped from entering, but as you cross the threshold, this incredibly uncomfortable feeling washes over you. It feels like someone here doesn't agree with anything you believe in. It's like you can just tell when you sit down to dinner with someone, right? Like, racist Uncle Bob or whatever, and that you're just not gonna have anything in common with this person. Like, that's the feeling that washes over you as you walk in. And you have disadvantage on checks inside.
How large is this space that we're entering?
I would say it's probably about 50 by 50, and it is an open space. It's very much like the palace back in Carathion. It is open-walled. It's open to the elements. A breeze blows through. You can smell the smells of nature. And there are several priestesses just seated in a low divan in a circular setting in the middle of the room. And one of them rises and walks across the floor to you and says, "Hello, welcome to the Temple of Karamitra. Welcome, travelers. How can we bring aid to you in this trying time?"
Real quick, do I sense Senzan's discomfort?
Give me an insight check. Anybody who wants to. It's gonna be high.
Well, that's a fucking nat 1. That's a 4. I don't know shit. I'm like, Senzan, fist bump.
18.
All right, Senzan, are you trying to hide it?
I'm taking my meds, and I already forgot what kind of check we have.
It's going to be insight on you guys, and it's going to be deception on Senzan if she's trying to hide it.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide it.
So give me a deception check. Oof.
given the roles,
Jesus, we're rolling terrible.
as a team, do we
I am.
recognize that since Zan is not feeling great right now?
Well, she's trying to
Doesn't-
hide it,
Doesn't
but
she have disadvantage because she's in here?
right. Well,
Oh,
not
yeah.
on this one. Not on this one. She actually has advantage on deception checks because of the symbiote. I think. No, it's whatever.
No,
but
it's-
I'm not gonna. Not on this one. But it
Can I
doesn't
just
matter.
be like,
She only
"You
rolled a
wanna
12.
Wait in the doorway. Would that make you feel a little,
Well-
you know?
Who rolled over a 12?
I got a 20.
I did.
All right. Anyone who rolled over 12 knows that something's up with Sinzan. But she's walking in. She's playing it off like.
My thought was
She just looks like she's got an upset tummy.
Yeah.
I mean, if she's a big girl. If she's comfortable walking in,
Well, the priestesses don't notice it, so.
I was just gonna say, I've got calm emotions, and so if I noticed that Sinzan was feeling noticeably uncomfortable, I'd give her a Xanax magically,
Kirsten, you're back. Sorry.
and
Yeah, I'm back.
just sort of just to make things a little bit more comfortable, because Sinzan is my buddy, and I don't want her to. If I recognize that my friend is in discomfort, just like if Aurora was feeling weird because she's a vampire and we're in a place that's like, oh, we don't like vampires here, now that I have this tool, I'm gonna be like, hey, cool, let me give you a hug. It's basically like a magical hug, but with a bunch of shit that I'm not gonna read right now because I'm so sorry, Seth, I did not read the thing.
Imagine that. That's okay. What are you specifically? What outcome are you looking for here?
I wanted to cast this on Sinzan so that Sinzan can feel more comfortable and function at her best in this space. I'm just Pepsi, look, Pepsi's all about the vitamin C and everything. Pepsi is all about checking in on her friends before they know that they need to be checked in on.
Okay.
And showing up for them before they know that they need someone to show up for them. So that's what Pepsi is doing for Sinzan right now. Now, if I rolled a 4, I failed that. And that's that. That's the end of the discussion. But that was my thought.
Okay, I
You
gotcha.
can roll along.
You don't know that there's something up with Sinzan unless somebody else points it out to you. But for right now,
She seems fine.
yeah, and you are being greeted by the let's find out. Fantasy and folklore. Let's try half-elf names.
There's so many of my distant cousins.
Yeah. Hanarion. 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 This fantasy name generator's saving my ass tonight. And she would like to know what it is you're looking for here in the Temple of Karamitra. How can we be of assistance?
Hey, so I broke a super important jar.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, so I was told you might have an extra one. The jar that the dude goes in for 1,000 years.
Wait, who's the dude again? I was
Typhon?
locked.
Yeah, Typhoon, the one that we're
Typhon.
fighting. It's got
Yeah.
a squiggly on it to signify don't open, but it doesn't actually say the words don't open. So I touched it and it fell and broke.
As Maudit is talking, all of you hear the world just start to get a little slower. And Maudit's words get a little slower and stretched out. The breeze stops moving through the trees. The priestesses stop moving. And as Maudit speaks her last word, a radiant golden beam of light appears in front of the whole party. And in it is a unassuming small woman, human looking, and she looks directly at Maudit and Pepsi and says, "Oh, this turn it's you guys. Huh."
Wait, can you explain, please?
Give me an insight check with advantage, even Sinzan. Somebody's going to get it. You are in the presence of something divine.
19.
I only got a
22.
15. I wasted my 24 just to know that Senzan was uncomfortable.
22.
You are absolutely in the presence of something divine, and it is.
Can you give a heads up that that's what we're dealing with? Because I rolled a 9 and an 8. So if I could get literally any insight.
Oh
I
yeah.
forgot that we're rolling at advantage.
If I'm standing next to you, I kind of like smack you on the shoulder, and I'm like, "Hey, I think this is the lady that this place is named after."
Isn't that like your patron, somebody or the other?
I think you have a tattoo of her.
You know what, guys? I don't need your criticisms. This is very rude and uncalled for.
I thought it was a symbol of Typhon that was on her.
Yep.
Oh.
I've got a lot of fucking
Oh, that's
tattoos.
awkward.
I've got a lot of fucking tattoos, okay? Like, I've got one on my leg. I got it with my best friend that I met in a bar one night. I don't remember their name, their face, or what the tattoo is supposed to mean, but it's cute. So, like, why don't we just take a step back?
That is the symbol that is on your shoulder.
Tattoos.
Honestly, goals.
Yeah. She says, "You're here now. Oh, I must have been not paying as much attention as I should. Is he out again?"
Oh man, I relate so much. Yeah. I accidentally broke his jar.
Oh. Do you have the pieces?
Do I have the pieces?
Unless you told me you do.
I think I have the pieces.
No, totally. And I like rifle. Okay, I don't want to rifle through your shit because that seems like I'm asking for a fight.
I mean, I have like a giant tote bag.
I like kind of move my hand to imply that like I'm about to rifle through your shit, but I'm not gonna actually do it just to show you like, oh yeah, look at this. But I'm not gonna actually touch your shit because I respect you and I like you. So that's
Oh yeah,
what I'm doing.
I like dig through my giant like tote bag, like pull up the bandana of broken.
The broken clay pieces from the M4 that you smashed. Okay. And just, oh, huh. Where was this? Where did you find this?
It was in a broom closet in like some rich guy's mansion.
Huh. It was supposed to be in the bottom of the deepest sea. Any idea how it got there?
I don't know, because if it was there, I wouldn't have thought it had money in it.
How long ago was it supposed to be at the bottom of the deepest sea? Because I mean, are we talking like?
Oh well, what year is it now?
Or like eras? It's about this year.
Right.
And I
You tell her the said,
Like I have no idea what year.
I guess that would have been carry the 8. Yeah, about 1,000 years ago, I guess. Okay, we're about due.
So was that professor then, I assume, not supposed to have it in the first place? So how is this our fault? It shouldn't have even been in the broom closet.
Professor? What are you talking about, child?
We're from an interplanar school. That's not on this plane.
Oh yeah, only Pepsi's actually from here. We're all like
we're just
we
visiting.
just traveled really far.
I just came home
I see.
and I thought I was just gonna party for my break, and here I am. I mean, I don't even want to say it. It sounds stupid, but I'm in this position where I have to deal with this shit now.
Well, you bear the mark, yes? And she points at your shoulder.
You know, it's very rude to point at people's tattoos, but yeah, I do have that. I don't even remember it. I figured I got a little bit messed up on the pipe weed, and a lot of things happened. But yeah, I do have that. I mean, it's not even cute. Like, it's not even cute. Like, it's bleeding. Like, the sun damage on it. Like, it's like, it looks like you took a very inky pen and wrote on a wet napkin. Like, I put sunscreen on it. It doesn't matter. It still looks like shit. It's not my finest moment. It's not my proudest. Like, I've got really cute tattoos. But no, I do have that stupid one.
So, are you here to fulfill the prophecy?
Yeah, totally. 100%.
Great.
That's what I'm doing.
Excellent. She smiles and disappears.
No, come back.
Wait, no, but the jar.
We need a jar. About
Okay. Here's
And
the thing.
hold on. As she disappears, a golden beam of light strikes Pepsi in the head. No idea what it means, what it looks like.
Well, I mean, it's a golden beam of
Well,
light.
yeah, you have no idea what it means. Nothing is revealed to you, but that's what everyone else sees happen. We can talk about this offline, you and me.
Well, that's alarming. Wait, so that happens, and then what happens after that? How do I feel?
The breeze starts to blow again, and the world sort of ramps back up, and the priestess is standing in front of you asking how she can help, and
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so. I'm so grateful. I am but a pawn in this game of the gods, and I only wish to serve the best will of the people and our society. Can you help me understand what my role is? And I feel like you just really blessed me. Can you help me understand the blessing that you just bestowed upon me? Because I feel so gifted, and I want to know how I can make it up to you, how I can earn back the blessing that you've just given me.
give me a persuasion check, and let's see what kind of you can go with advantage.
Are you thinking persuasion or are you thinking performance? Because I was performing the fuck out of that.
Are you trying to persuade them, or are you trying to lie to them? So it's either going to be deception or persuasion.
All right, it's gonna be persuasion. Son of a bitch, that's only a 14. Can I give myself bardic
14 is fine. 14 is
But
fine.
Didn't he say you have advantage?
I wouldn't even get fussed about it. I was only looking for 10. I just wanted to make sure you didn't, roll poorly.
Okay, no, okay.
She says, well, I will tell you what I tell all penitents and all missionaries and anyone who comes here. We should share a harvest meal together and meditate on it. And so she says we should sit down, have lunch, feast upon the bounty that is Karamitra, and perhaps something will be revealed to you.
All right, I want to go to that fucking lunch because I want to find out whatever the fuck they're about to say to me. I will bow at the toes of their fucking god or whatever. I'm a teenager. I grew up here, and like anything that is of the land, I'm like, fuck you. I'm actually cool. I hang out at Hot Topic. I steal magnets from Spencer's Gifts, so don't tell me what the fuck to do.
All right. Do you say that to the priestess of No.
I hold up the softly
clinking.
I wouldn't say jingling, but clinking bandana. I'm like, I have this jar.
Oh.
So if we eat a harvest meal together, can you glue her jar back together again?
I guess. Can I see it? She's like, do you hand it to her?
Yeah.
She lays it down on the table, opens it up, and says, oh. She looks like she's casting a spell at it.
I swear to God, if it's just fucking mending,
I was literally gonna be like, this is mending.
Who has detect magic, and does detect magic work in this instance?
So
Someone has detect magic.
Does anyone have detect magic?
I think
I do.
Yeah, it looks very similar to detect magic spell. Is what she's casting. And she steps back in surprise and she says, "Where did you get such a powerful artifact? even though it's broken?"
Broom closet.
Really
just a broom closet.
Yeah, just some dude's broom closet.
I see. Well then, we'll try to put it back together, but she summons over an acolyte who takes it and just disappears, down a spiral staircase off to the side, and says, "In the meantime, please avail yourselves of the bounty of Karamitra's harvest, and perhaps the answers you seek will become clear to you."
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
I'm gonna kind of whisper to Ma, do you think someone should keep an eye on what's happening with that? Like, can we send the pests to see what they're doing with it?
Yeah, actually, that's a really good idea. I just kind of like scoot Erica.
You send in the pest after the acolyte to make sure that they don't make off with the pieces of your broken jar.
Or so we can, maybe they do something really cool and we want to know.
I was just gonna say, because of the beautiful gift that you guys gave me, which I don't want to sleep on because I will forget. I do have animal friendship, so if I can use animal friendship in this regard,
I don't think there's. I can't think of anything that's right now.
Okay, nor can I. But I'm not gonna ask you guys to keep this in the front of your mind because I'm not going to. But I did attach it to my folder that I open every time we play.
Awesome. I will put it in your character sheet after game.
Keep in mind that that's a thing. I'm literally trying to find anything. I have nothing to
I wouldn't worry about it. For right now, just enjoy a good meal at a beautiful temple in the heart of the wilderness in Theros.
Okay. Does anybody want to do anything?
Do they have bird seeds?
I want to eat.
Yeah, they'll feed you, as long as it is not meat. There's no meat served in this temple. It is all about the harvest and growing things.
Bunch of hippies.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Even I eat chicken.
You're so problematic. I love you so much. Well, if we're not really doing anything else, I'd love to just explore the temple and see if I can.
It's not that big of a temple. It's literally.
Does it have a library?
It may, but it would be in a, you'd have to go down those spiral staircases, and you have not been invited to do that.
So there's nothing I can glean about like our journey. It's just we're straight up like they're acting fucking weird and giving us food that doesn't even have like there's no bacon at all.
There's no bacon.
Venison.
No bacon, no venison.
I mean, out of character, I was a vegetarian for 10 years. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying,
it's okay.
Like, in this scenario, like, protein's pretty important for the work we're doing.
I think it's all seitan and tofu.
And there's tons of cheese. I mean, there's more cheese than you can shake a stick at. It's all feta and yeah.
Get that.
Well, I know we haven't been invited to go anywhere, but can I just ask, like, hey, my bird friend here and I, we're really into books and reading and scrolls, and just wonder, we want to learn more about your temple.
We're in the pursuit of knowledge.
Well, of course, Karamitra supports that. There's a small library downstairs in the refractory, but I guess you can go and take a look around if you'd like.
Hell yeah! I'm heading in whatever direction.
I'm just gonna follow her. Wait for me.
The priestess summons over an acolyte and asks them to lead you to the library and says, just allow them access. Knowledge should be shared.
Knowledge is power.
That is librarianship. That is what being a librarian is. All of this shit about banning books in libraries, librarians have straight up gone to fucking jail because they refused to acquiesce with the fucking FBI or whatever, like the Patriot Act. Librarians are punk rock. They stand for your personal freedoms. Librarians are amazing. And ban a book, ban my asshole. That's what librarians do.
Have you seen the meme? Have you seen the meme that it wasn't anybody else but librarians at the National Archive are going to take down Trump?
No, but please send it to me because that is so apropos. Like,
well,
librarians are so hardcore.
Yeah,
that's why I became a librarian. Like, I put my pussy and ass on the internet because I stand for my personal freedoms, and I stood for them when I was a librarian. I didn't actually. That's very far. But no, librarians are amazing.
They are.
If anybody is watching this and can take anything away, support your local libraries, support your local librarians, and like, they are the last
vote,
bastion
motherfuckers.
of civic freedom. So, anyhow, I'm gonna shut up.
All right.
Pepsi says, "Oh, I'm tired."
Can we add read books and not the internet?
Well, yes. And we're actually going to flip to Hiccup and Theris as they go and explore the library.
I want to know if there is anything about Typhon, about the jar. Like, I mean, is there
All right.
anything that can help us in here?
Give me history checks, people. Give me history checks.
Hiccup's like, fuck
Problem is,
history.
like, I'm not very good at history. I only got an 11.
Okay.
I rolled an 18 on history. I guess I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta bring me so I can give you guidance.
Well, come with us.
If anybody needs a bardic inspiration, snap.
Yeah, I'm just a nosy bitch, so I'm there with you and I'm giving you guidance.
I bet you there's some good druid books about herbs and stuff that you would probably be interested in.
Who all is down there now? So
I'm down there and I am giving them 1d4 guidance to all their checks.
All right. And where are Pepsi and Senzan? Are you guys still upstairs?
I was gonna say I'm down there lending bardic inspiration, but it seems like Monty's got it handled. Senzan, what are you?
Where would I be the most comfortable? Like, where's away from people here?
Downstairs would be away from the altar.
Corner.
Yeah, I'm going down then.
I'm hanging out with Senzan. I am making some friendship to the endship with Senzan. Hey,
All right.
Senzan, how
Then you guys are all going down to the library.
And I'm looking for secret books.
Down.
Secret tunnel.
All right. I want an what is memory? Myriad, what would I do if I want memory?
Probably a history.
Yeah, so I want history checks from everyone after, not Hiccup, because Hiccup already got a number.
Really
that I...
need a history bonus. I don't know what I was thinking.
But remember, you've got Bardic Inspiration, everybody's got one inspiration that I gave you at the beginning of the game, so you should have that ticked up on the top of your character sheet.
And you get my guidance.
What is guidance? Is it like the cleric guidance?
Because I only
1d4.
Yeah, it's like the cleric guidance. Okay.
And it's a cantrip, so I can just keep spamming.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Like I can't roll for crap.
I got 19 in history. I only have a +1, so
Let me pull it up and see what you guys got.
I like must
see what the 4 is. Yeah, that's a 7. Shit.
I'm actually gonna. Oh my lord! Pepsi and Senzan. They start. First, it starts with Pepsi. She's flipping through the books and she starts humming a tune. And without realizing it, Senzan starts humming the same tune as well.
This is like the scene in the Breakfast Club, isn't it?
And you're just flipping through this book and both of them start humming. And weirdly enough, Hiccup comes waddling over to both of you and puts a book down in front of you, and it's sheet music. And Pepsi, you look down, and it's the song you guys are humming.
Mm.
What the fuck? Wait, was Hiccup also?
No, she wasn't. She just knows how to read sheet music.
Yeah, she's just very clever and awesome.
Very intelligent.
That's why she's
Yes.
my best friend.
She's like, is this the song that you guys are singing?
Is this it? This is what you're singing, right? You humming a little tune?
You're like, I didn't even know I was humming a tune, and you suddenly like, holy fuck, like, darling, this is why I store snacks for you in my inbox. Because
Brain
you're
food.
So freaking smart.
It's also on your head, so it's head food.
Yeah.
It's also for my brain to power it. So brain food.
Your brain is bigger than my horns.
Aurora says, what would happen? So what would happen if you played that song on your pan flutes? You know, your family's pan flutes.
I mean, you say what would happen if you played that song, and then you said on your family's pan flutes. It got from like, oh hey, karaoke night to like dystopian shit. I don't fucking know. Fuck.
You should try it.
Play it.
All right.
Play it.
Play it.
Play it. Oh, No, bring it on. You know, it's been so long, and I love
Do it.
You're
Play
the
it,
best crowd.
play it,
Play it,
play it, play it.
Play it.
Know that Carathion, you know, y'all are the best audience in all of the
Sarah.
land.
I'll play it if you play it.
Yeah, hey, you know, I tell every city, like, are you gonna live it up like Carathian does? No, oh, you came close. But no, nobody lives it up like you do, babies. Babies, yes, I am so here for it. Let me fucking play it for you, but like, why don't you know, I see a lot of vacant faces out there. I see a lot of you don't know, and that's okay. We're about to bring you into the fold. We're about to welcome you in. But I want everybody who knows, hey, and if you know, you know. Everybody who knows, I want you to start singing it right now, and I'm gonna join in, and I'm gonna guide these lovely, you know, listless people into our tribe, because we're a tribe, baby.
You are so excited. Let me break in here for a second. You are, and you're playing it, right?
I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm hoping these people make something happen. So that
Play the song, damn it.
Oh yeah, and then like, oh yeah, you guys were like, oh yeah, and then.
Wisdom saves for everyone round the table but Ella. But Pepsi.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, I'm good at those.
16?
Or not. 6.
What's your spell DC?
11.
Hold on. I need to know what Ella's spell DC is. Spell save DC.
Are you sure you have to?
I
ask
still
that? That's very rude.
disadvantaged.
My spell save DC is 15.
Just on checks, not saves.
That
Suzanne.
is the saving throw I'm the best in, and I got a 2 plus my modifier.
Seth, you should check what my shit is, because
I'm looking what Ella's is. 15 is your spell save DC. You and Aurora are the same.
Oh, you know the thing I just said. That's cool.
Yes. So
No, I didn't know though. I'm being an asshole.
all right, Maudit, Theras, Senzan saved, and what did Hiccup get?
16. 16.
What did I say it was? I said it was 15, right? So it looks like Maudit, Theras, and Aurora are snoring on the floor.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
I'm jamming out with the pan flute, and I'm gonna cast psychedelics.
And
So everything's getting crazy right now.
and the acolyte is asleep on the floor.
Wait, real quick. 2 things. First of all, do I take psychic damage from the fact that I just tried to be performative and everyone's asleep around me? And like,
You obviously understand there is something beyond your understanding going on here. There's something that is not right. Like, this isn't, hey, I tried to play some music and people didn't like it. This is, holy shit, what the hell just happened, because this is wholly unexpected.
Okay, so Pepsi Maxon clearly has gone through more therapy than my darling. I love that for her, and I respect her for that, and I aspire to her. Now, secondarily, am I awake?
Yeah. It does not affect you.
Feeling kind of bad. Okay.
Do we notice that everyone like drops on
Oh
the floor?
yeah,
I'm
like
having
you
a good time.
literally like
I'm having a good time.
Like, Pepsi's playing is beyond it's perfect. It's amazing. But yeah, it's pretty clear that like there was no subtlety about it. It was just the song started and people hit the floor.
I'm playing wet ass pussy. By the way.
All right, there you go.
like,
That is the ancient magics of Karamitra, the goddess of the harvest, is wet ass
The
pussy.
goddess of the harvest? You know she's talking about her pussy. You know she's talking about, of the harvest? Oh, what are we fucking harvesting, my darling lady? It's your pussy and your uterus.
Right? I mean, we've already got the pomegranate imagery.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, like.
I'm gonna go try to wake up Muddy and everyone else. Be like,
All
hey,
right, they get another save
wake
to
up.
try to wake up. So if someone's trying to wake them,
I got so caught up in my pussy that I forgot that I need to help my friends.
Jesus Christ!
You can't seem to wake up Maudit.
Uh-oh.
Theras wakes up pretty quickly.
Oh, they got.
And Aurora wakes up as well.
Hey, Marty, hey, someone's stealing your from your inventory. You gotta wake up.
Your next roll can be an
Gotta wake up.
advantage.
No, I was gonna say that should absolutely.
Someone's trying to steal it from you.
Another save.
Can I interrupt all of you and just say, you get a bardic inspiration. You get a bardic inspiration. Who wants a bardic inspiration? Can I give bardic inspiration?
I'll let you give them out to any. Well, it's just Maudit right now who can't wake up, and Maudit's now waking up the next time.
I woke up because after I was told that someone's trying to rob me, I got a dirty 20.
That's so rude.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
I imagine Maudie just like shoots straight up, like just like a
Yep.
vampire.
I just want to, out of character, real quick. I just want to tell everybody, I've got 5 bardic inspiration before a long rest. It's like fucking Halloween candy. If you guys want to
Have some candy corn.
like, I might not remember, but you tell me like, hey, it'd be great if I was bardically inspired if it occurs to you, because I've got it coming out of my sniz hole.
Oh Lord! All right, I honestly, I think I want to end on Snizzhole.
Yeah,
We don't want to end on a sniz hole, Seth, but you know what? You have to earn it.
I had an encounter planned, but you spent a lot of time talking about Snizzholes, so.
I spent like 20 seconds at best.
We spent a lot of time talking about the logistics of making
The Hydra Preserve, yeah.
a Hydra Preserve.
Yeah, and I honestly, I'm not giving that up. I'm willing to sacrifice it for the sake of having a polite conversation, but it is still in my brain.
Yeah, I still think that is an achievable idea if you could convince effectively the ancient Greek population that is a worthwhile concept.
On that note, let us do some confessionals. I'll start with Maudit and go around.
Oh boy, I'm not used to starting.
I know.
Well, this was fun. I guess I met a god. She seemed chill. I kind of want to be her friend. She seemed unmedicated.
Maybe
I
the
can
DM was
fix that.
unmedicated, but hey.
This was fun. I like the druids. I like the ladies of Carometra. They're giving me the ladies of Athena and the ladies of Demeter vibes. Yeah, this is a fun trip. I like the fact that nobody's blaming me for starting a mini apocalypse. Everyone's just like, oh cool, I can fix the jar, no questions asked. Moving on.
Maybe that shit happens.
All right, cool. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, Pepsi. How's Pepsi feeling?
Pepsi's feeling very out of the loop. She was apparently.
You got quiet. Can you speak up just a little bit?
Oh, fuck yeah. Is this better?
A little bit.
2 seconds.
Yep, it's all right. You just got real quiet though. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so Pepsi is feeling a little out of the loop. She feels like, she was here with her friends, but she just like, probably maybe Maudit gave her a little bit strong of something, and she loves it. She's not blaming Maudit, but she just doesn't really remember the past few games that she was definitely present for. So she's feeling a little bit like self-conscious because she doesn't want to just come out and be like, hey guys, I'm sorry, I had a little bit too much of the cutie fruity fungus cutie whatever, but she does not remember a lot of the last couple of games because I was not here.
Right.
I was absent. So she's kind of trying to like accommodate for that and be good, but also not like overstep. But like, she's also in her home territory, so it's like, I fucking grew up here. Like my parents, do you know who my parents are? Like I hate to say that, but like, honestly a little bit. Like, y'all, clear. She really wants to move in her. She wants to follow her own path. Her mom and dad, you know, if you recall from past encounters with her parents, like, she was a little bit of a shit scene when her mom was like, hey, darling, I'm really sorry. We did the best we could. We told you the best we could. We honestly worked the best we could. We were trying to be the best parents for you. And she was a little bit of a shithead. And then she eventually came around because her mom is fucking Seth. So, of course, you have to love her. You have to love her. So she does. But she's still she's still harboring the oppositional defiance. And so, like, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this a big old murderous creature? Well, would it still be a big old murderous creature if we just, like, treated it, like, not like shit? You know, once every 1,000 fucking years, maybe we could have a little bit of consideration. And she doesn't really care to take into consideration logistics about how that may or may not be the best solution. She is a teenager on a fucking journey, and she has decided that she has figured out the right thing for the world, and why is everybody else such a fucking idiot? And, like, you know, she's 19, and all that comes along with that.
And has all the answers.
Literally, like, why are you even... What's your next question? Stop being a dummy. Stop being shitty. Stop policing my body, first of all, which is an honest and expected... that was out of podcast. Anyway, no, like, she's trying to, like, fit herself back in with her friends, trying to, like, I mean, in her head, she's been on tour. I mean, I'm trying to, like, reconcile everything because I've been gone, but...
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
But,
I think that's an accurate portrayal and insight into the mind of Pepsi right now, so...
Yeah, and so at the end of the day, like, if we can avoid murdering more shit, that would be tight as fuck. But, like, sometimes shit just really needs to get murdered. And she'll acquiesce to that when it comes to it, but she'd really like to fight. Like, she is a college freshman.
All right.
So, like, that's that. And she's a college freshman who knows shit about shit. So she is acting very adamantly about her misinformed ideas that she doesn't know fuck all about. And also, she just really loves her friends and wants to make sure that she's showing up for them.
Perfect.
And see.
All right, cool. Hiccup. Oh, wait, Theris, and then Hiccup. You're up.
Alrighty. Sorry, I was watching Twitch, so it was on lag. Yeah, so Theris is just, feeling along for the ride. He's glad that her stories are able to charm people enough to give the party some insight if we need it. She wasn't so sure about going to the Temple of Karamitra because these druids, like, they seem pretty nice, but get some weird ideas and they're kind of hippies, but whatever. The music was actually pretty good and the food was pretty good, and Theris has been to enough places where the food is different that to her it's just whatever. So they ended up not being so bad, and they were very open about letting us go look through their library. So she's just trying to figure it out as she goes along, and is glad that Pepsi apparently knows what's happening. Like, she has no idea what she and her parents are talking about more than half the time. But everybody else here seems to be on the same plane. So Theris is like, yeah, sure, whatever. They seem to know what's going on. I'd like to, figure out this jar situation. It sounds like we don't kill this thing. We've got to put it back somewhere. And, like, I've got a tinder box. But other than that, I don't really have anywhere to put this, epic monster. So I'm just trying to, focus on the practical details as best I can, but yeah, I don't know what was in the food, but I was like super tired.
So has Theris considered how she's going to tell the story of potentially meeting a god for the first time?
I mean, you know, was she really a god? Like a real god, fancy lady in a...
It's your story. You can tell it however you want.
Gold beam. I mean, you know, it was pretty impressive, I suppose. Like, those were some nice theatrics, but I don't know. It seemed, it was interesting and all, but not really convinced that, you know, she's really like a god.
Hey,
I just want to say, Pepsi is very appreciative that you are so, like, accommodating of her, to be, like, her culture and shit. And she's just like, yes.
I'm gonna move on to Hiccup, but before we start, I'm gonna ask Myriad if she understands now why Star Cells and I are friends.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Hiccup.
Oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna say. The question threw me for a loop. Hiccup has just been throughout this whole journey. Hiccup sort of been writing things down and like not her spell book, but like on a little like reporter's notepad, because she's totally gonna write a story for the Strixhaven Star.
Woohoo.
She's gonna move up in the ranks. She's gonna be editor next year. That's her goal. She thinks she could do a better job than these peons in that are editors now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And she's just excited. She wants to just help her friend Pepsi do this thing that unfortunately Pepsi just has to do, because it seems like a lot of the adults in Pepsi's life are a little negligent. So.
And just so you know, Pepsi, I as Pepsi was about to also say hell yeah, but my mouse wasn't in the right place. But I was also going to hell yeah you. Just so you know,
hell yeah.
I was on board. Like, hell yeah, babe. Hell yeah. And I will be your character assessment. I will, whatever you need. Get this beautiful bird.
Send in, and then I'll go back to the big screen for wrap
They
up.
have a lot of thoughts, and they are worth sharing.
Hey!
Get out of my mind! Get out of my brain!
Get out of my brain!
Go ahead, Sinzan.
I mean, plain and simple, Sinzan is uncomfortable AF. Like, so first off, the whole monster dilemma earlier, like, she has monster hunters in her family and understands the majestic dark duty of culling intergalactic predators for the sake of the good of the land and people and progeny and all that stuff. So all this, like, put it in a zoo, you know, like, she's just like, kind of thinking they don't get it. And she's kind of like, shit, man. And then to walk into this hallowed ground. Well, I mean, she's not fully understanding what is wrong, but yeah, to walk in this place and feel like crap suddenly, like, she's just, yeah, she's feeling really uncomfortable.
All right. And I will give a tiny little wrap up for Aurora, saying that Aurora is absolutely with Sinzan. You know, they have a little sidebar at some point, and the words, you know, some things just need to die are uttered. So there's that. All right, little wrap ups. Ella, where can we find you?
EllaDarling.com. ELADarling.com. Go there if you want to see me being a dork. With my tits
Or
out.
here.
Or
No, I'll be a dork here with my tits in, but I'll be a dork there with my tits out.
There you go.
Do you take this sticky down?
No, I leave it up because it's always good. It's a great reminder. There's always exceptions to the rule. No, but I am a dork. and I do say stupid shit, and I do get my tits out. So I do go against the posted on my monitor.
But not for this game.
No, not on Twitch. Like we still exist here. No, on OnlyFans. Jesus.
Just give you shit.
You're my attorney. Keep the fuck up. I swear. No, check out my OnlyFans. It's cute. I half-ass it, but it's fun and it's authentic. The more I half-ass, the more authentic it is, and the more like real and like fun it is for me and most of the people who like me. And I just last night shot some content with my fresh, beautiful lips that if I wasn't wearing makeup, you'd be very concerned about me. It's been a long time. And in like by the end of the week, there will be some content on my profile that is just like, do you need to buy me an allergy pill? No, you do not.
Sorry, I just had to bring it up one last time because I don't know why my brain made me go there.
Okay, I'm sucking dick. I'm sucking some very great dick. If we just put it out there, that's what I'm doing. I was trying to be like cute and subtle about it, Seth, but no, you be cute.
Pleasure barge.
Yeah, I had to bring up the moist pleasure barge while you were talking. Sorry.
Yeah, there was some moisture. There was a lot of pleasure. There was no barge. There was just a couch that is leopard print and older. Oh man, that couch is goddamn Niall.
I don't want to know what's on the couch.
The couch is almost as old as the partner.
God, I hope it has a slip cover.
It does not.
Miri, do you want to follow that with where can we find you for commissions?
Hi, I'm taking art commissions. If you want to have an art commission, you can either DM me on Twitter or email me on the email that is on the screen right now. And also, if you want to watch me do art, I do art on Tuesdays now at 3 p.m. Pacific for like 3 hours. I do little D&D character art on stream. And then we do some Gamer Ghoul Gang spooky games. And then Wednesdays, I stream Kingdom Hearts right now. So.
And for both Ella and Kirsten.
Custom, like on Tuesdays, like I want to follow that shit because like you're so talented.
She is. I love that. I brought it up again. I love the Pepsi Maxton Myriad art. Look at that.
It's so cool.
So good.
Baseballs.
So good. Damn, hot diggity shit is so good.
All right.
If you want to see pornography, elladarling.com. If you
I don't know how you follow that.
I don't know. If you want to see really amazing art, like holy shit. I'll talk to you off camera about it. I don't want to ask you on
Okay. Clover B, do you want to promo anything? Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
I am entering the final stages of securing my own lodgings. So it's looking like I will start streaming again soon.
Woo-hoo.
I'm hoping next week. I'm debating if I want to do just Tuesdays or if I want to return, or not, just Sundays or if I want to return to Tuesday nights. I will figure that out, but I will return to streaming soon because I am no longer spending every waking minute looking at housing.
Yay! All right. On that note, everybody wave goodnight and say on the count of 3, moist pleasure barge. Moist pleasure barge.
We're gonna do the count of 3.
I know. Did I think anybody involved in anything that's going on right now is actually going to wait until 3? Did you really think that?
Why am I still waving?
I don't know. I'm going to the show is over.
Did
Goodbye.
you say anything about counting to 3?
Is there a fucking HR department?